feeling all week. The importance of your voice and your message. Just going through that process of realizing how important a voice is just makes me realize the times that I really lost my voice. I gotta say bye to my son. See ya, William. Have fun. He's leaving for the night. My 17-year-old son, using my mother voice. So it's like this. It made me go down memory lane about my voice. I was actually on a radio station and really had lost my voice because I was taking my voice as my identity instead of my identity as a daughter of the king. It was interesting. I retired from that job and really was in a turmoil, wondering where was my voice? What is my voice? Is it connected to what? And I remember going on a search, and I really loved the computer back then. After a year of cold calls, I realized my voice was not meant to be on a telephone and not making any money. So I went on this search after that. After my radio job of really searching, I would do so many different videos. I mean, 1 minute I'm selling a golf product, the next minute I'm trying to share from the Word of God, all over the place. Well, along came a client that I was able to work for and really got lost in it. Again, because see, I hadn't learned my identity from my radio job, and I certainly entered an ideal client. Still didn't know my voice, and I realized that. I realize it now, but halfway through that job, my husband said to me, "Teresa, you're losing your voice." And I really didn't understand what he meant. In fact, I think I remember right after he said that, because see, I was writing and I was on video and I was doing my blogs, but I totally shut that down. And I think I remember after he told me that I sat down at the kitchen table and did a video. Just one video. But I had lost my voice. I was so caught up into making my client a social media influencer that I totally forgot that I had a voice. So that job crashed. It came to an end after about 2.5 years, and I realized the reality of what my husband had said to me. "Teresa, you've lost your voice." I had to go through this period of just hitting a wall, of going back to the well in the Word of God and really find out who I am and who I was. Realizing that what I do is not my identity. It's easy to fall over there. Being a mom is not my identity. I'm just a mom, you may think. Or working for that job, that's not your identity. It's just your job. But to really be able to balance that and find your identity is what I've discovered is the launching pad to really do well in what God's called you to do. So you have a voice, you have a message, and you're like, that's great, but I feel stuck. So this is what I've also discovered. I really asked God for steps to breakthrough. I really asked Him just to download something. Well, I didn't know that the download was going to come when I took a nap. This is quite a few years ago. And I took a nap and I forgot what He said. It's like, oh man, I knew what He said was so powerful. So I took another nap, and as I was falling asleep, I said, God, help me remember it. He helped me. He knows I love acronyms. It was in the acronym of CHRIST, a true place of breakthrough. And it was so awesome is now years later, teaching about those breakthrough steps, seeing people like Kristen Grubbs watching with our Kingdom Mentor Academy, see them take steps to restore their identity, dealing with steps having to do with breakthrough with fear, breakthrough with shame, getting over the trauma of the drama, or is it drama of the trauma? Really being able to find your voice, to go forward with your voice. You know, I quoted a piece in my vine dresser book down below, and I want to read this to you out loud. Just a small piece, and it's called Secrets to Unlock Your Voice. It's on Amazon. And it's also at thevinedresserbook.com. I'll give it to you. This is the word, just a small few words. This is your voice, flowing with the thrilling vibrations of hope and help for others. Inside your voice, I imbue you with extra to what you think is ordinary. This becomes the very solution to the deep trauma cuts in others' hearts. This is the vine dresser. He's talking to you, to a world full of strife and unrest. Your extraordinary solutions and words contain the kindness with authority from the sweet spot, the sweet wine of my house of wine inside of you. Listen. You have a voice. You have a message. You have a testimony of breakthrough to release my children who have been chained by enemies' game of shame. I think my internet just went out, but this is it. You have a voice, you have a message, and there's stages for you to speak on. And I'm not just talking literal. I'm talking online. I'm talking in Zoom calls. I'm talking in live Facebook videos. I'm talking you understanding your identity to go forward.
What about your prayer times?
And your prayer times. What a great, that's just understood. Your prayer time, in that sweet spot, in the house of wine is what I call it. That place where you drink of his love divine. You're able to release your concerns. You're able to pray. You're able to find your true identity straight from his face. But anyway, so we're talking about messages and we're talking about stages. I have a stage, a couple of them. One's right here, talking to you. I also have a stage of one-to-one, like I had earlier with Tabitha. We met one-on-one. She came on my stage one-on-one, and we talked about steps of breakthrough in her voice. It was so exciting to see her light up, to see God touch her heart. Not me, Jesus in me touch her heart. So I just thought on a Friday, I don't normally do live videos on a Friday, but I thought I would extend it to you. InTheSweetVine.com. That's the place to get on inside for the stage. InTheSweetVine.com. Because when it's all said and done, I believe you need to be in the sweet spot. And I also believe I need to listen to my husband more. Because it was like, after that, about 2 years later, he said, Teresa, you need to be doing such and such, which I'm doing now. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I don't have the money to do that. I don't. Finally, after about a year of him telling me that, I stepped up to the stage, my stage, and I started to release what God had given me. One, through my books, through my Kingdom Mentor Academy, through Redeem Your Voice Camp. So I really need to listen to my husband more. It's just, he's over there in the kitchen. Fact. He's the chef in the house. Am I blessed? So anyway, I really want to challenge you. And if you don't want a one-to-one stage in thesweetvine.com, that's cool. If you want just a free book, thevinedresserbook.com, that'll get you secrets to unlock your voice. And I can even download the file so it shows up on your Kindle or your iBook. You just have to let me know. All right. It's a Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. You know it. I really do.